Day 715 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again. Another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 3783, mirror distance of an integer. The difficulty level is easy, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as well. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go on and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. You are given an integer n, define its mirror distance as the absolute value of n minus the reverse of n, where the reverse of n is the integer formed by reversing the digits of n. Return an integer denoting the mirror distance of n. The absolute value of x denotes the absolute value of x. All right, y'all, so that sounds pretty simple, but let's go ahead and take a look at these examples anyway, just to make sure that we are doing this problem correctly. So in example 1, we have our input n equals 25, our output is 27. The explanation says the reverse of 25 is 52, thus the answer is the absolute value of 25 minus 52. So let's break this down one step further, right? We want to get the mirror distance, which is defined as the absolute value of n minus minus the reverse of n. So right now we have n, boom, we have n equals 25. So the mirror distance is going to equal the absolute value of n, which is 25, minus the reverse of n. And it says the reverse of n is the integer formed by reversing the digits of n. So the digits of n are 25. If we reverse the digits of n, or we reverse the digits of 25, we get 52. Boom. Then we want the absolute value of this, and that is going to be equal to 27. And that is how we got our output of 27, y'all. But just in case that didn't make sense, let's go ahead and take a look at example 2. Boom. So I'll get rid of this right here and this right here. Boom. So in this case, our input is n equals 10, the output is 9. So when we reverse 10, so once again, n is equal to 10 minus, when we reverse 10, we get 0,1. Boom. But 0,1 is the same as just 1, so we can remove this 1. So 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Boom. And that's how we got our output of 9. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, y'all, let's take a look at example 3. So let's clean this up real quick. Bada boom, bada bang. Okay. So in example 3, we have our input n equals 7. Our output is 0. The explanation says the reverse of 7 is 7. Thus, the answer is the absolute value of 7 minus 7, which is equal to 0. So in this case, our n equals 7. If we reverse 7, we're still going to get a 7. Boom. So when we do 7 minus 7, that's going to give us 0. And that's how we got our output of 0, y'all. So I hope that makes sense to y'all. And now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. The solution is not that difficult at all. Now, the first thing we want to do is we are going to convert the integer into a string and reverse its characters, then convert it back into an integer. So to do that, we are going to say ABS, because we want the absolute value. We're going to open up the parentheses. We're going to get n, and we're going to say n minus, because we already have n. They give us n right here. Now we need to get the reverse of n. So we're going to say n minus is going to be an integer. We're going to open up the parentheses, pass in a string, open up some more parentheses, going to be another string, open up some more parentheses, and then we're going to pass in n. Boom. Then we're going to come outside that parentheses right there and come right here, or excuse me, come right here, and we're going to put an exclamation point. And that's all she wrote, y'all. That should return the absolute difference between the original number and its reverse version. So let's go ahead and give it a run. Before we submit it, make sure it works, but it should work. Ooh, we got the wrong answer. So Oh, I forgot to reverse it, y'all. Sorry. It's supposed to come right here and say reverse and put some more parentheses. Boom. That should do the trick. Now let's run it. Sorry about that, y'all. Moving too fast. It's accepted, so let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. And look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, y'all. So, with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.